Your aunt has returned. Open the gate. Quickly, open the gate. Sir Durant, what happened? What did you discover? The rotten... The horde is coming. Hello and welcome to Best Left Rotten, a deliberately uncanon and undead actual play podcast. My name is Jess Wolfendale and I am your GM.
My name is Miriam Feats and I play Wren de Fair.
My name is Nathan Quadrio and I'm playing Regimund Weirdwood.
Let's jump right in. The enemy has retreated. King Arthur victorious, Excalibur glinting in the fractured sunlight streaking through the clouds. Carlion, the coronation venue, is secured. Arthur's claim to the seat of High King uncontested. What is there left to do but have a massive freaking party?
Oh yeah.
6 weeks after the Battle of Carlion has concluded, guests have travelled from all over the country for the coronation and subsequent feast. A rare chance at revelry in these difficult times. Everyone is taking the chance to celebrate this victory, mingle with the most important members of society, and of course, eat and drink to excess. Sir Regimund, you were gravely injured in the battle.
I remember.
And have had some time to recuperate and assess your wounds. We're going to roll on the characteristic loss table to discover the permanent effects of the major wound you suffered. And because of your condition, I would like you to roll at disadvantage. So roll 1d6 for me and take the lower roll.
That's a 5 on the first roll. A 3.
All right, you are going to permanently lose 1 point from your strength score.
Oh no.
Please do so, and you will need to recalculate all the derived characteristics from that.
Oh, strength is such a bad one to lose from.
I think this is the start of my transition out of knightness.
And into full-time mentor.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be hanging out with Merlin a lot. And being like, so how do you get into this gig? Because if I get old, can I then go backwards? Like what's the
deal?
What's the deal? Is there a club, a subscription that I can do?
Would I have healed the damage I had taken?
Yes. So, natural healing restores your HP at your healing rate characteristic once per week. So we are 6 weeks from the battle.
6 3s are 18. I only took 10 damage.
Yes, you should both have recovered 18 hit points. If you've been properly resting and recuperating, if that's not the case, tell me now.
I'm at 4 hit points.
Lovely. In which case, would you please describe your current state? You are at full hit points. You are 6 weeks from this battle, but you do have some kind of permanent injury from this. What do you imagine that looks like?
I think that Regimund is leaning into this injury, having gone through a part of this journey and reflecting on what he's going through so far. He's been weak for a while and growing weaker. So he is still walking with, it used to be a crutch, it's now kind of a cane, and he's moving and he's like, oh yeah, I'm still really, really sore. I'm not sure if it's going to get better. And still hobbling around because there is some pain and some tenderness, but he's kind of like, oh, well, maybe I can use this in a big battle right before the coronation as an excuse for my ongoing injury.
So the feast is held in a great hall. Tables and benches piled high with food, servants and squires attending their lords with ale and wine, lords and ladies, kings and queens, knights and soldiers contributing to a cacophony of candlelit merrymaking. Before we enter into a brand new feast system that is built into Pendragon, would you both like to describe what you are wearing as you arrive at this feast?
Regimund is wearing a black tunic and black pants. Quite form-fitting, as much as possible, highlighting what assets remain, even though he's in a bit of a
still plenty.
Oh, I'm so weak. And yeah, it's totally fine. Like everybody's like, looks like a fine specimen, just a bit of an injury. But he's like, oh, my arms, I've just lost so much definition. But embroidered onto the front in this beautiful, rich, deep, almost midnight blue is the orchid of House Weirdwood, and he is known as the orchid of the house. And this beautiful kind of embroidery going right up the arms to continue these patterns. My research tells me that black is the color of sages and the clergy. So he's kind of, with this, trying to lean into this like, oh, well, you know, I'm sliding out of nobility and maybe moving into something else, but still a nod to splash that cash. And there's a nod with the cane to the wood from the tree that is my namesake. So there's some kind of green inlaid into that.
And so Wren.
Wren is, and I think this might be the first time that Regimund has seen Wren is in like a dress. It's a deep green material, and you can tell the material is very fine, but you can also see if you get up closer that the dress is older and that there are like a couple of spots very carefully and very like well done, but a couple of spots that have like been mended or a little fray in the hem that has been sewn back in. And certainly the boots that she's wearing sort of underneath the dress are not of a particularly fine make. They're hidden by her skirts. But I think that she has adorning her very long, luscious hair, which is one of my characteristics that we haven't really come across yet, is a piece of headwear that is newer. And I think she's also got a couple of demure pieces of jewelry that are newer. Like she's sort of dressing up the old outfit to make it look like it's a little bit newer, it's a little bit finer than maybe it is.
Fantastic. So the way that this works, it's a bit of a game, this feast. So we begin with a geniality score, and that is going to change a little bit throughout the feast. It is the measure of your nobility in the eyes of your peers. You add it to your appearance score and most of your courtly skills during a feast. So compose, courtesy, dancing, fashion, etc. The starting value is based on your clothing. So we're going to call it a rich for you. So Wren, you have a +2 starting value. And
I'm just noticing because I looked at this when we first made the characters and I was like, I don't understand what their skill is. And now you've mentioned it. I also have in my equipment a fine cloak with a pin of gold that gives me +1 to geniality.
Wow. Go ahead and have a +3 to begin with.
Yay!
Then. Very exciting. And also, Sir Regimund, at superlative clothing, you have a +3 as well.
I imagine the backstory to it is that the lord that I'm attached to probably bought it for Wren to sort of help them look a little bit more fine and fancy and give them a bit of courage as they were getting used to courtly situations.
Is it
I
working?
think it does. Yeah, I think it's working. You put on a good outfit, you feel better about yourself.
So the way that the feast works is very similar to a battle. We play it in a series of abstract rounds, which cover about 1 to 2 hours. Feast events, which are cards that we will draw from the pile in the center of the table, constitute the highlight of that period for each character. So this is a royal feast, maybe one of the biggest feasts you will ever come across. So there is 5 rounds, and we will look for opportunities for role play within what you draw. So your appearance score, which is modified by your geniality and your glory, which we'll get to in a moment, determines how many cards you can draw per round. You draw the cards one at a time and decide whether or not to play the event on the card or draw again. Once you've decided to play a card, you don't draw any more cards. If all others are skipped, you must play the last card you draw. And if you draw a post card, which will have a little symbol of a goblet on it, you must play that card.
Okay.
Played cards are set aside. Unplayed cards can be shuffled back into the deck. But you essentially get to choose what event you play out that round.
Is that it? Great.
Before we go much further, I will award you your glory from the battle previous because it shall affect us. So I'm not going to go over how the math worked to get to these numbers. But essentially, Regimund, you ended up with 55 glory just for your participation in the battle and your I believe,
And a little certificate that said I was there.
and you got a single kill, so that is on your side.
55, so it's 68. Yeah.
And Wren, you gained 155 glory.
Nice.
Yay.
Well deserved, Wren. You slayed, literally. But yeah, you did really well.
Because you do get a 2 times bonus for being the Conroy commander, which I'm awarding to you as you did the majority of the battle.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So your glory prominence modifier, I think, will be the same for both of you. Are you both between 1,000 and 3,000 glory?
No.
No, he's over
You're
3,000.
Over 3,000.
Incredible. You're over 3,000, but under 4,000.
Yes.
Great. So Ren, you will get a +1 appearance modifier for
Okay.
being an unproven knight. And
On top of the +3 going on from geniality?
yes, so it will be separate. It's not added directly to your geniality. It's just
Okay.
added to your appearance
Just to the
score.
appearance. Okay, so my
Correct.
appearance for this scene
It's 19.
is 19.
So now I'm also like, well, surely I wasn't rich. Surely you're
the diamond
so
of the season.
stunning.
Well, no, she doesn't need it. She doesn't need
Just a
better
natural-
clothing.
wow.
Her appearance is modifying the
As somebody
clothing.
who
Yeah.
comes from significant wealth, everybody needs better clothing.
Yes. And so Regimund, as a veteran knight, you will get +2 appearance modifier.
So 18.
Excellent.
Yes.
I think it's like it's the effect of like everyone sees Wren grubby. Her hair is always hiding. She's in armor that's a little too big for her. She makes such an awkward shape as a
Yeah.
knight. And then she's walked into this event and she's like gorgeous, petite, long, thick hair,
Yeah.
bright doe eyes, pale ivory skin. And they're all like, and it's just the effect of like, you're so much hotter than we thought you
Yeah,
were
yeah.
that it makes you seem even hotter.
You're the nerdy girl who's just taken off her glasses.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm the makeover and she's all that.
Yeah.
No one else is, but you're coming down the staircase.
Yeah. There is no staircase. It's just out of nowhere it appears.
I descend.
Everyone else has come in the main feast hall doors.
Yeah.
You somehow find a staircase to
Staircase.
descend, and it's glorious.
The second I step into like the feast area, there's a glow that appears from the ceiling somewhere and only hits me.
A choir sings.
Lovely. So you both can draw up to 3 cards per round.
Woo!
You can also choose not to draw any cards and instead engage in other activities, which are gossiping, flirting, gaming with companions, or simply focusing on eating and drinking. You roll the relevant stat, and you can get
Roleplay the focusing on eating and drinking, please.
and you can get checks to your skills that way, or some glory bonuses if you do particularly well. So you enter the Great Hall. You are seated not too far away from each other. So Regimund is a little bit closer to the head table, just because he's a little bit older, a little bit
Richer.
richer, a little bit more well known. He's been in the scene a little bit more. But that may change throughout the night, so stay tuned, folks. Don't tune out just yet.
I think our fortunes are going to change, and I think Nathan's going to kill it, and I think I'm going to do really bad.
Disagree.
Let's find out. Entering into this first round of the feast, so Regimund, would you like to go first and draw your first card?
A faux pas. You notice a guest about to take a seat above their station. Success, you point out the error before it occurs, +2 geniality and tick merciful. Otherwise, you laugh with the others, +1 geniality, tick cruel.
Would you like to play or stay?
Well, it's against my merciful, which is 13. I'm going to play.
Wonderful. So everyone's still finding their seats. It's definitely the servants walking around, weaving through everybody. And you see a knight that you briefly had battle with, Sir Clarion, begins to walk slightly past you, following one of his friends, not realizing he's about to take a seat well above his station. Go ahead and roll for me.
I rolled a 16 over 13, which means I laugh with the others.
Go ahead and tick cruel for me.
That feels really out of character, so that sucks.
I feel like maybe though, like you got out of that battle so fast, Clarion stayed on and fought quite well with me. There's probably levels of embarrassment there that when we feel embarrassed, we do.
Absolutely. And I feel like maybe it's a case of you've just had a very embarrassing situation happen to you. Just one little tiny embarrassing
I've
situation.
never been on a horse before.
It's partially you don't want to draw attention to yourself in case you're incorrect. And then you're saying, oh no, actually you're beneath me. And so you're a little bit nervous about that. And then when everyone starts laughing, you're just sort of like, well, at least it's not me.
Yeah. I'll just laugh with them.
Exactly.
I won't correct them.
I won't laugh at him.
Yeah.
So Wren, would you like to draw your cards?
I sure will. Knights nearby boast of their great deeds. Gain 1 geniality for each knight you best, plus an additional +1 geniality if you best them all. It's opposed orate, My R8's 18.
Yeah, you got to do
Really
that.
good.
I feel like
Good
I
for the
really,
character anyway,
yeah.
but-
I feel like I really do want to do this.
Fantastic. A little bit into the evening, so Wren,
Yeah.
you've started to have a bit of food, have a bit of drink. You're sitting with unfamiliar people, and you start to hear them around you, as knights tend to do, especially when in the early stages of inebriation, start to one-up each other a little bit. And so it's like, I rode with Sir Uther once, and he killed a boar near me. So that's pretty special. And so they're all starting to like talk about their great deeds.
I think when I hear that, it would be it's just that I did ride with Arthur, and we did fight the Rotten together, and I may have killed the one that was about to kill the future king. If that is in any way similar to that thing with Uther and the boar.
They all turn their heads to look at you. Go ahead and roll 1d6 to see how many knights there are here.
4.
4. So I'm just going to roll to see what their orate scores are. First one has an orate score of 10. The second one has an orate score of 9. Third has a score of 8.
10, 9, 8. The next
seven.
will be
Oh, right.
7.
And the fourth is an 11. So go ahead and roll against the first knight.
18.
It's an 18.
Correct.
That's a crit. Does that mean I get to tick
Yes.
all right now?
I think
Yes,
so.
I credit?
absolutely. So we have on the knight's end 2 successes and 2 failures, none of which beat a critical success. So you can go ahead and gain +5 geniality as you quite easily with your tale of...
+5 on top of the +3 I already have.
Correct.
So my geniality is, I'm at a +8 for geniality. Oh my gosh.
And that's added to all of those scores.
That's added to
So your appearance is what now?
23.
23.
23 appearance.
Holy moly.
I just got so hot.
Like...
All of these nights are like, who is
No one
she?
thought it was possible for you to get hotter. But as this lady sits down with them, they think, maybe you're one of the wives of the knights that's well known or something. And then you come out with this incredible tale that you just tell so beautifully. It's almost like they've just watched episode 2 of the podcast. And it was just so amazing that they're all a little bit in love with you now.
Incredible.
And word spreads quickly of who you are and who you are, where you're from. And with that, your amount of cards you can draw per round goes up to 4.
Nice.
So you have a few more opportunities as
Hey.
we head into the next round. The sun is beginning to set. The atmosphere is bumping. Everyone has had a little bit to drink now, had a little bit to eat. There's a little bit of a dance floor going on. The vibe is great. Moving into round 2. So Regimund, go ahead and draw.
Young braggarts. Test proud. Several young knights are becoming progressively wilder, trying to one-up each other. Yes! This is
For my attention.
This is amazing. Success, you tell some juicy stories of your own and they give you another drink. Failure, the knights laugh at your ridiculous idea and continue without you. I think for the narrative, I have to build
Yeah.
and be like, everybody's like, well, did you hear what Sir Wren did?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I think it's now become sort of a competition that's slowly circling the room in small groups where
I was 7 and proud. I shouldn't have done this.
this is not good.
No, I'm gonna roll a 30 on a d20.
The night can turn around for you, Sir Regimund.
really fast.
Really? Hey, look, we just
Remember
got a
what I said?
+5.
I'd like to say I said at the top of the episode that Wren was going to nail this as well.
Yeah.
I'm just so talented
Yes.
at everything.
Let's see what happens first. And so it's become this sort of little game where everyone recites Sir Wren's story, and then, which a little bit of a game of telephone has become more and more ridiculous as it goes on. You're
There's now
hearing
like 20 rotten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
hearing this story of Wren 1v1ing, like a 1v20 rotten as Arthur cowers on the ground and she is able to cleave 5 heads in one go. And you were there, you know exactly what
Yes.
happened. So as this sort of erupts into the table around you, you're listening to this happen.
I think that for me, I would like to roleplay what I say first.
Yes, absolutely.
Then
How
the
it comes
proud is
across.
how people respond
to
that.
it, yeah.
I'd like to stand kind of like up on the chair, up on the table. Well, friends, well met, well met. I happened to be there on that day myself. And it was I, Sir Regimund Weirdwood, who drew Wren's attention to the rotten heading towards Arthur, and I saw her noble sword cleave down not 20, but 30 rotten herself.
Yes!
Yeah, great.
Is it a
19 to 19 over 7. Oh, Jess, you're doing a great job. I don't want to play this game anymore. This game sucks for me. I fail all the time.
It has something against you.
Yeah. Oh, so that's
so
minus
rough.
1 to geniality, and they think I'm a loser.
They've all gone quiet.
There's so much worse.
And they sort of all look at you and they let you finish. And there's a couple of sort of side glances to each other. And then one of the younger knights sort of goes, way to name drop. And they all laugh and sort of continue the conversation as
The
if
only
you'd
thing
never
Regiment's
spoken.
helping is depleting the ale, am I right?
Did you even see him in the battle? Weird. So Wren, would you like to draw your card, see if you can fare any better?
This is insane. I'm like, I
You know
should
you can
take
draw more than one
no.
card.
It's one of those things where it's like,
Yeah.
if I take it, it's crazy, but also, like, it's just broken. Popular, no test. You are popular tonight. Everyone seems drawn to you. Keep this card. While you do, gain +2 geniality per round. If you roll a success on proud or a failure on modest during another event, you must discard the card as the adulation goes to your head.
Can I just note, we were talking about the system being unbalanced. Literally draw a card that's like, just get out of jail free. Here's $10 million. Go.
Also narratively satisfying.
Narratively really satisfying.
Yes.
It immediately puts my geniality to a +10, my appearance to a 26.
I'd like to know how many cards are in front of us. And yet every time you all have drawn, it's been the first one has made sense. Wow. Yeah.
I'll draw more for you.
Yeah.
Just for fun, I'll do 2 next time.
I think you should.
Yep.
All right.
I want to keep this though.
I think
because
you
it's
should.
broken.
That's extremely broken. Okay, go ahead and increase your geniality.
Thank you.
Next round, you can draw up to 5 cards next round.
Is there a cap on how hot I can get? Do characteristics cap at a number that I need to be aware of?
Not temporary ones, no.
Great.
Once you get above a 20, then it means you can't fail the roll.
Yeah.
You can just critically succeed it.
Yeah.
So there's that.
So is a critical success rolling a
20.
Rolling a 20 if my stat's above 20. Okay,
Correct.
good to know because I've got a few of those now.
Sorry, can you clarify that rule? That's probably something that will apply to me at some point.
Yeah,
And I just
absolutely.
need to know.
If it comes up,
yeah.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I think what's happening is Wren's never been this popular before.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in a similar vein to the first story, she's just, she went on from that to being like, oh, well, we also went with Merlin and saw the Crystal Cave and saw this prophecy. And then we did this and we did that. And it's just like not even particularly maybe knowing how wild it is that all of these things have happened to her in this short amount of time, but is just so excited to be able to talk to people about it, and people are excited to be talking to her, which isn't normal for her. And I think it's also in that way that like people are hotter when they don't realize how hot they are. I think Wren's not realizing how popular she's getting in this moment. I think she's just so excited to have people who are being nice to her and talking to her and feeling like she's making friends and she's in a little community, that she's not realizing that she is kind of turning into the belle of the ball, and that's just making her hotter.
I did actually have this written down for round 2, and I think it works out extremely
All right.
well that it comes now.
Yeah.
You haven't been left alone for much of this feast, Sir Wren. It's one of those things where it's like, can I eat in front of this many people? Is that rude, or should I keep talking? They keep asking me questions.
While Regimund is in a corner in the shadows, he's turned out the torches around him to hide his ugly face.
You didn't have to as soon as you approached.
All the torches.
And someone taps you on the shoulder, Sir Wren, and you see a squire say, Sir Wren, Sir Pellinor would like you to join him at a table if you would be interested.
That would be a great honor. Thank you very much. Yes.
Great. You're not taken to the head table at this time where you know he is usually seated. Instead, there's this sort of side table that you notice a few different knights that are familiar from the battle. You see Sir Pellinor, you see a somewhat familiar figure. You've seen him sort of around the castle, one of Arthur's knights, Sir Percival, as well as Sir Ector is there, and a few of these people that, as you approach, you realize were the convoy commanders for the battle, and you are offered a seat. Sir Wren, join us.
Of course, it's good to see you, sirs.
Please. Mug of mead, please, for Sir Wren. You've proven to be quite popular tonight.
People keep talking to me. It's brilliant. I never get to talk to this many people.
Sir Percival speaks up. I'm not sure if we've formally met. Sir Percival.
Sir Wren.
Very pleased.
I have heard great things about you, sir.
Well, thank you very kindly. And I'm not at all surprised, Sir Wren, that you are quite so popular tonight. Your incredible deeds, even just recently. We know you were not an official convoy commander, and Sir Pellinor says, but as the battalion commander, I do believe that you fought the majority of the battle bravely on behalf of your fallen friend. And
of
so
course.
we wanted to ask you to join us, regale us, in fact. We've been quite curious with all of the word traveling around of these 30 so rotten that you fought single-handedly.
Oh, well, it really wasn't that many. I do just have to, I think the only reason that I was able to do all the wonderful things that I've done is because I was mentored by such a wonderful knight as Sir Regimund. And he's been there for all of these stories. I feel strange telling them without him here. Is there possible that another seat can be made for him?
Go ahead and roll modest for me.
Oh no. My modest is a 7. No. That is a 10 over 7 on my modest. So I do lose my popular card.
I'm sorry.
That's fine.
And they all sort of laugh. So modest. Really, Sir Wren, you're too much, please. And they say, of course, Sir Regimund, incredible. But you're new. We don't know much about you. We'd love to hear more.
All right, well, what do you want to hear about?
And you are drawn into this table for the next hour or so as drinks are brought round aplenty. You hear a lot of tales about these sort of semi-legendary knights that you've heard of. Sir Pellinor talks about his journey of the questing beast that he is still after.
Yeah.
Sir Percival doesn't as much. He seems like a quite modest individual, but definitely brave and true and has seen his fair share of things. Sir Ector talks about his time with King Uther. It's a brand new situation for you. You are sitting amongst the high society, as it were.
I think certainly as this is happening, I think some of the social awkwardness starts to come back a little bit of that self-assurance that she'd gained at the other table starts to chip away a little as she's in the company of such great men. And I think that explains the sort of popularity dwindling as she just gets a little bit awkward in this moment, not really seeing why she fits at this table.
Heading into our third round, Regiment, would you like to draw such a good card?
Those bandits. Unopposed hunting. A local knight mentions having trouble with bandits.
In this case, is bandits the rotten? Is that what we've been equivalencing?
No,
or?
In this case, bandits would be bandits, because I think there's a lot of people in this semi-post-apocalyptic world that is taking advantage of the rotten incursion.
Critical success. You give some sound advice and they ask you to assist with the matter in the days following the feast. +1 geniality. Tick hunting. Success. You discuss the problem at length and they are glad for your advice. Skill. I don't think this really applies to Sir Regimund's current state. I'm going to say he's pretty down and it's not really up to helping out old mate with his hunting.
Staring just into a mirror.
Yes. Just touching his face. I'm not even going to read it. I'm just going to roll unopposed text because the title of this is Oops.
Go ahead and read it.
A servant girl drops... This is the perfect wrap-up to that. So over here, we've got the Chosen One story being taken there. Come and join the Academy of Knights. Amazing. Over here, we've got the fast. A serving girl drops a platter of food on you. Success, you avoid the mess, +1 geniality. Failure, -3 geniality per round.
Please draw another card. Please
If you miss one round to clean up and change clothes, you can ignore this penalty. I need to do it.
You're doing this?
You have to do it.
I have to do this. I have to, because I don't want to say then it's like the villain turn. But this is definitely a character-defining session for Regimund.
Yeah.
Where Regimund, I came into with what Regimund was, and the dice have told me that Regimund is a different person. Regimund is a failure. The world has been cruel to Regimund. He is not good-looking. He is not rich. He is a piece of human trash, and he deserves to be punished.
I think you're off in this dark corner.
Yes.
And it's just that they don't even see you because you're sort of, no one's interacting with you. You're standing particularly still in this moment.
Because the lights are off next to me, and she comes out. Whoa! Okay. Unopposed dex. It's a 10. I have to roll under a 10.
Okay.
And I roll an 18. It's an 18 under 10. It's an 18 over 10, sorry. Just sitting there, just moping, feeling sad for myself. I've seen Wren go up to the table. I saw her point over at me, and then everybody laughed. So I think that Wren is laughing at me. And then the 7 girl crashes into me. A full turkey comes flying out of my head. Please, Jem, tell me if this is too silly for the tone
I'm
of your
loving it,
campaign.
please. I feel like you need something.
Friends,
Yeah.
Mr. Bean,
Yes.
the turkey lands atop my head, and I'm walking around going, smashing into the wall.
You smash into a second servant girl with a second turkey.
Second turkey, and it goes on my bottom half. And now it's 2 turkeys meeting in the middle.
A few people honestly start clapping along, thinking that you're some of the entertainment for the
absolutely.
evening.
I'm going to miss one round to go and clean myself off.
Excellent. Seren, how are you doing over there?
Let's find out. Something shiny, test deceitful. You find an expensive piece of jewelry. You may keep the trinket if you return it anyway. Honest. That holds no interest to me. I'm going to draw again. Who are you? Unopposed, recognize. An unknown courtier asked you to entertain her during the feast. Success, you see they are an important knight or lady in disguise. Roll intrigue. Success, gain 10 glory for keeping their secret. Fumble, they are annoyed that you believe they cover -2 geniality. I don't love this either.
Yeah, they're great. Draw another one.
That's what we're here for.
Third card.
Passion. Unopposed against any passion of your choice. During a conversation, a fellow guest says you lack passion. Show them that you do, in fact, care deeply. Failure, perhaps they're right. Reduce the passion by 1 point. If you are speaking to a knight, roll 1d6. 1 to 3. You may instead challenge them to a duel. I think this one fits with where we're at because I'm at this table with these knights, and I think now that I've got there, I have gone a little bit back into my shell. So I think narratively this fits in this moment.
I think during this conversation, it's been going on for a little while now. You're proving quite popular at this table as well. Another knight has sort of wandered over, sort of listening in for a little while. Go ahead and roll a recognize for me.
This is where I start doing really badly because my recognize is 5.
Yep.
That's a 3 under 5. This is the most, and I'm going to, the most successful character I've ever played. I've never just done consistently this well to the point where I'm like, genuinely, narratively, I am the chosen one at this point. Like it's hitting those levels.
Yeah. You recognize this as Sir Ulfius, who is the Duke of the Vale, which is the Thames Valley. So these are the people who were ousted from London during the initial incursion, where London was completely became uninhabitable due to the Rotten invasion, and sort of moved into the Thames Valley and has been occupying that and doing what they can from there for some time. He was one of the battalion commanders. He sort of goes, Seren, you speak pretty words, but without much passion. Is everything all right?
I'm sorry, Sir Ulfius. I hadn't realised that I was lacking in passion. I think I'm just trying to recount the stories as honestly as possible. There have been some exaggerations, as it were, circling the tables tonight, and I think I was just trying to represent a more honest account of the deeds that I have done. I'd like to be remembered for exactly what I've done rather than a story someone else has told.
Of course. You wouldn't want anyone to think that you were trying to overshadow King Arthur at his own feast.
Never. I have the greatest respect for Arthur. He is my king. I believed that he was worthy of kingship before the stuff about Uther came out. A sword in a stone is good enough for me.
Go ahead and roll passion for me.
the first failure of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. That is a 19 over 15.
So it is now up to you. You can either reduce your passion by 1 point, realizing that he is right, or you can challenge him to a duel to prove your passion is sound. The stuff with the sword and the stone, I see. So this is some kind of grab for popularity, is it? Sit with the big kids and now you think you can play on our level?
Sir Orpheus, I have the greatest respect for you. But if I need to draw my weapon right now to prove to you that my fealty to Arthur is serious, I am not afraid to do so.
Well then, by all means, show us that you're just as much bite as you are bark.
All right.
And everyone is, you look around, pale, sweating, looking at you in shock.
Yeah.
This is a extremely well-respected duke, but it is an honorable request that he is honorably accepting. And so the entire table stands up. You all walk outside.
Oh no.
So
I'm really starting to regret this.
So Regimund, you see this happening. Would you like to... Well, actually,
No,
yes.
I'm outside cleaning myself off. I see everybody walk out. And do you know my first thought? I'm like, they're all here to ridicule me. They all see, as the turkey sits on a seat next to me, I'm like, oh, they've seen me. They're going to come call me Turkey Boy.
Are there seconds in medieval duels?
No, no, it's not me. Go and find Sir Clarion. I'll roll the dice for you. But don't come and find Sir Regimund.
You know what? I love it. I think Sir Pellinor sort of appoints himself the adjudicator of this duel and talks quietly with each of you and says, is there a second you would like to step in on your behalf in the case of injury or...
I told you before, I'm nothing without my mentor. Sir Regimund is my second.
No, don't do it. I'm sitting there splashing my face and my body with water. I'm soaked through from this bucket, and the turkey sits next to me.
If there is anyone I trust that understands how deeply I care for the king, it is him.
Very well.
I rip the leg off the turkey and start to eat it.
He sort of asks his squire over, Robert, could you please go fetch Sir Regimund? And he begins to run back inside, pauses. Sir Regimund.
Yes, it's good turkey.
I believe you. Would you please care to join me? So Wren has asked for you to be her second in a duel.
I rise. I grab my cane. I take one step forward and look down on myself.
Grease stains.
Grease stains. Soaked through water. A literal cane. Yes, well, that would be my night. Lead on, Robert.
And as you approach, you see that Sir Wren is being dressed in their plate armor by Gethin, and glance over and recognize instantly Sir Ulfius, Duke of the Vale, a extremely well-respected elder knight, has fought for years against the Rotten at the head of his army, makes regular incursions on the outskirts of London to fight hordes and hordes of Rotten, squaring off against your friend Sir Wren.
All in good fun, eh? And I tap Wren back on the back twice with my cane.
Sir Pellinor sort of glances over at you. Sir Regimund.
On the wrong end of a turkey, Sir Pellinor.
Copy that. And turns back.
Gobble, gobble.
Knights, your weapons of choice. And Sir Ulfius draws a sword and a kite shield.
I draw the same.
The duel ends in surrender, knockout, or death. Once you are both satisfied, we may call it over. Do you accept these terms?
I accept.
Yes. He is going to step forward and just go ahead and make a basic attack on you.
All right.
So is this I roll?
If you're just making an attack,
Yep.
then you roll your sword.
My sword. I rolled a 13 under 14.
He rolled a 14 under 20, so with one more than you, that is going to be his point. So he's going to step forward and you can tell he's holding back a little bit.
Do I have my full armor protection at this
Yes.
time? Great.
That's only 7 points.
Okay, that does not breach my armor.
You can tell just as they're beginning, he's holding back, just trying to get a measure of you. He knows he is significantly more experienced and doesn't want to hurt you genuinely.
I'm here for honor. I'm not here to win.
Absolutely.
I'm just here to say, the way that knights do in those days, you've challenged me on my fealty to the king. I have to square up. I might lose, but I have to square up.
All right, let's go ahead. Second round.
All right. Same thing. I'm just attacking with my sword.
Same here.
Ooh. It's a 15 over 14. That is a failure on my side.
Great. 18 under 20. He is going to roll a success. Still holding back. 9 points.
My current armor is 10.
And what's your knockdown value, just so I'm aware?
My knockdown value is 9.
All right, so go ahead and make an unopposed dex roll for me.
Okay, let's give that a try. My dex is 12.
Yep.
11 under 12.
You see, even with the lesser blow, it pushes you back a little bit, but you manage to keep your feet.
And I think there's a moment where I tread on the skirts that I'm still wearing.
They've sort of been tucked weirdly into your leg armor. Fantastic. And he's going to go at you this time with a disarm. Just trying to end this honorably.
All right. I'm still squaring up at full level. I don't want to give any ground on this challenge to my fealty. 5 under 14, which will, I imagine, only be a partial success on my part.
So he is going to suddenly, with a strength unlike what you have currently experienced from his blows, a significant change just knocks the weapon straight out of your hands and it clangs down behind you.
I just look him in the eye. Are you satisfied yet that my fealty is to the king?
You have shown great honor, Sir Wren. I am satisfied.
Then I am satisfied as well.
And Sir Pellinor sort of steps between you and says, then we are done. Thank the good Lord. And everyone sort of claps politely around you.
I turn to Sir Orpheus. You fight with great skill. It would be an honor to learn from you, if you would allow it.
The whole night, my mentor. Actually, just in front of my mentor. Can you be my mentor now?
You can have multiple mentors as a knight. People teach you different skills.
I don't know. Regimund receives this as a slap in the face. Don't cut this out. This is the dark turn for Regimund.
I will remain here for a week or so. If you are free over the next few days, I would be happy to meet you in the ring again. And perhaps one day down at the Thames Valley.
Of course.
So be it. And he goes to get unarmored and rejoin the feast.
Yeah.
Regimund looks out. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether
So Regimund, thank you for being my second. I know this probably wasn't how you expected the night to turn, but I had to defend my honor. And I know you are the most honorable man that I have met. If there is ever anyone to stand beside me in such circumstances, I hope it is always you. What happened to your clothing?
I put my hand, my greasy hand, on Wren's armored shoulder. Have a wonderful night, Wren. And I hobble away.
As you're heading back towards the feast, having foregone this round.
After I've changed?
After you've changed. You're sort of approaching the hall. You take a moment, steel yourself before you go back in, and you suddenly hear a voice much closer to your side than you thought anyone could be. Well, that could have gone better, couldn't it? And you turn and see Merlin standing next to you.
It is true, my friend. It is not as positive as I wish it were.
Things get worse before they get better. Believe you me. And your way around, too.
Yes, quite.
Walk with me a moment.
I'll certainly try. Hobble.
He, a man in his 50s, also a little bit slower.
Yeah, the right pace.
It does get better. I'd like to say that was a memory or a prophecy, but I can never be sure nowadays. And I'm not sure if I'm talking in general or about you, but I think it's the right thing to say.
Things come in waves, I think, that often. What may at one time seem a curse, may be a blessing in time. I would say that with Arthur, things are going to get better overall.
Not before they get worse.
No. I think that's definitely true.
Speaking of curses, you see that creepy lady?
I mean, Wren definitely has her charms, but...
No. Before the battle, on the field with King Lot, you noticed the woman?
Yes, I did see her. Strange to see a woman of that type. No heraldry, no armor there, in the middle of a battlefield. And I didn't see her afterwards. Obviously, I was only there for a moment, but she was quite striking in a way.
I like to think I cut a pretty striking figure on the battlefield too, but hey.
Nobody was talking about that, Merlin, but okay.
Just saying.
Is there... is she a friend of yours? Enemy? Acquaintance? Lover?
No comment. And you are coming to a point where you will know her more. You and Sir Wren and Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of the Morrigan?
No.
At this point, until you all have just met her, I believe she will be, has been, a figure of myth, a sort of spirit or entity or sorceress that resides in the dark places of the forest, surrounded by a shade of death. The druids believed that she may have something to do with the rot, but I believe that is beyond even her power. However, she is a formidable enemy, as you will come to see, Sir Regimund.
I think just hearing about her strikes fear in my heart.
We will need you, Sir Regimund. In whatever respect, whatever that means to you, don't let an old man push you towards your future.
As you well know, Merlin, I think the future is coming for us, no matter what we choose. And even I now don't know where my path leads. I think that what was once seen for me was the path of a knight. I don't think that's where I am now. I feel like tonight will be a turning point in my story when I look back. And of course, we don't know where I'm going from here. Well, I shouldn't say we don't know where I'm going from here. I don't know. And I'm sure you'll pretend to forget if I ask.
Been there.
I'm well familiar.
You know my nickname for you is Blossom.
Yes, I am well familiar.
That you shall.
Well, I better head inside.
Be my guest. Be my guest. Like, he starts singing to himself and walking off.
And I let him walk away from me for a moment. And I've changed, so I'm not wearing the lovely heraldry that I was before, but maybe I've got, something around my wrist or a cufflink or something. Can I look at the orchid? And I enter the feast.
Heading into, I believe, round 3?
4.
Oh my god.
And is this the round where only I'm going to draw a card?
Correct.
Yeah.
So Regimund has forgone his turn. So Wren, if you would draw.
The Merchant of Venom. Test modest. Oh god, no. The court jester has singled you out for lampooning. Modest success, you laugh along with everyone else. If you roll a critical,
You challenge the
trade
jester to a duel.
some repartee with the jester. Otherwise, your embarrassment is clear for all to see. You lose geniality and roll proud. If you roll a critical success with proud, you can't contain yourself and cuff the jester, knocking him to the floor as the hall descends into awkward silence. I don't want to risk Wren hitting a jester. I don't think she'd ever do that. But I think the dice might force me to do that, and I'd be very upset about it. So I'm not going to use that card.
Good idea.
I can only imagine what it would be like if the dogs forced you to do something.
Okay, secret dish. Temperate.
Ooh.
Decision is temperate versus indulgent. A platter of your favorite food is served nearby. Temperate success, you ask for the platter to be brought over. All player knights seated in the same area as you gain +1 geniality, plus a tick in loyalty. Indulgent success, you stuff your face, miss the next round. The next round is our last round, so I don't think I'm going to risk that. Oh, gosh, damn it. Overindulgence, you've had too much to drink, your stomach is uneasy and your head is spinning. Failure, you step outside for some fresh air, miss the next round. Fumble, you empty. So I'm not going to, it's going to be whatever this card is what we're doing.
Wow, the risk.
Strange crone. An old woman glares at you, then speaks aloud. You've the eyes of a soldier, the hands of a sheep herder, and the mouth of a merchant, which for me,
Perfect.
knowing my background, that's quite juicy. Choose a weapon skill or else choose folklore or orate. Roll unopposed against whichever skill you choose. If successful, tick the skill.
So you're heading back in, having had this moment outside. Now everyone's talking about it again, but they saw it. They don't need you to tell them about it. And so you're left alone for a moment to enjoy yourself a little bit around the party. And you're sort of standing on the outskirts when you feel this bony hand grab your wrist. And you turn and you see this old, sort of hunched over figure, long silver hair and eyes ringed in silver, sort of looks up directly into your eyes. And it's some of the most intense eye contact you've had, even in this evening where everyone's been talking to you. It's been glances, it's been sort of like staring at your outfit, but this is directly into your eyes, boring into you. She says, "Pretty girl, you've the eyes of a soldier, true, but the hands of a sheep herder, mouth of a merchant. Is that boon or is that fault?"
There is much honor in the hands of a sheep herder. They keep us fed. There is much use in the tongue of a merchant. They keep the livelihood of this settlement. Can I ask why you have chosen to tell me this?
Go ahead and roll or 8 for me.
It's a 2 under 20 something.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
And she sort of smiles up at you and says, "A boon then. Do not forget where you came from, girl. It is as much good to you as that sword."
Do you know something of where I came from? Can I ask your name?
In time. In time. And you sort of hear a loud noise over behind you as people erupt in cheers. You turn, and when you turn back, she's gone. What a strange crone, am I right?
Wren is shook.
Yeah.
Wren is full, like, this woman knows exactly who I am and now she's gone and I'll never find out the answers about myself that I've been looking for this entire time.
Heading into this final round, the evening has descended into chaos, as these parties tend to do. There is a bard, this 20-something Irish lass, singing with a set of percussion, a small crowd gathered round, completely inappropriate for this level of royal feast, but everyone is having the absolute time of their lives. All right, this next one, I'm going to need a little bit of help for. Do you think you can manage that, you drunk bastards? Hey! I'm just joshing. No, you've all got a family tree. It'd take a day to recite and send even the rotten to sleep, God bless yous. All right, join in with me. First you say, "Oh ho."
Oh ho.
And then "Poor Baron Britches."
Poor Baron Britches.
All right, now put that guff in your bellies to good use and do it with a bit of life. Oh ho, poor Baron Britches.
Oh ho, poor Baron Britches.
You're getting the hang of it. Next time it'll be, oh ho, poor Baron Britches.
Oh ho, poor Baron Britches.
You think you can handle that?
All right.
Now, as you might have guessed, this song's called The Ballad of Baron Britches. And when we get to the chorus, it'll be your turn. Don't worry, I'll do the hard work of telling the story and cue yous in. Right, here we go. There once was a lord sent to rule a small isle, pretty in dress, but his manner was vile. Come the spring fair, the new baron was pantsed, and seeing his maypole, the town was entranced. We sing, oh ho, poor Baron Britches, knees in the wind and his subjects in stitches. Oh ho, poor Baron Britches, when will he learn, oh Lord, when will he learn? Our poor Baron was sure he could make a nice sum. By trawling the river, he'd increase his income. He set out on a boat, but in he did trip, washed up on the bank, just a wee bit more stripped. We sing, oh ho, poor Baron Britches, lungs full of water and briefs full of fishes. Oh ho, poor Baron Britches, when will he learn, oh Lord, when will he learn? With summer came storms never witnessed afore. The banks they did burst and the river did roar. It swept away houses and horses and horticulturally significant land and left barren Britches in naught but his drawers. We sing, oh ho, poor barren Britches. All washed away were his pants and his riches. Oh ho, poor barren Britches. When will he learn, oh Lord, when will he learn? The people were scared and angry and cold. Oh, barren Britches, please save our home. The crops are all gone and the flood's rising higher. The baron said, will ye do what I require? Now no one quite knows how the next part did go, but true to his duty, the baron saved souls. He receded the river, sent storms far away. Our hero is pantsless, and that's why we say, oh ho, poor barren Britches, savior of stones and the king of the fishes. Oh ho, poor barren Britches. Lord, did he learn? Oh, I Lord, did he learn? Lord, did he learn? Oh, I Lord, did he learn? And everyone starts to clap. And with this jovial mentality, we enter into the final round. So, Regimund, please.
At the end, can I, as I come back in and I'm hearing this, I'd like to just hobble past and be like, oh, I love that song. And just clap her hand with a coin and walk off and disappear.
And she
it's
looks.
a Libram.
She runs. Everyone's calling for more songs and she is gone. This is wild.
And I wish I could just disappear, but I'm the guy with the really ornately carved cane. So she knows who I am, I'm sure. But like, she could work out who I was. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tick generous for me.
Yeah, that feels accurate.
Maybe reckless as well, but we're going to start with generous.
I've still got reckless ticked.
Okay, excellent news.
Great deeds. Decision. Modest proud. Several knights ask you to tell of your great deeds. That went really badly last time. We're not
yeah.
doing that one. Be valorous. Valorous reckless. A group of knights speaks of bravery versus foolish valor. A reckless success. My reckless is 16. They hope that your recklessness will kill you. We're not doing that one.
This is your last pull, right?
This is my
You
last
have to
pull,
do
so
this
we
one?
are doing this one. This is what we're doing. Raucous contest. Test indulgent versus 1d6 knights. Several knights. Beginner drinking contest.
Just what
Yes.
Regimund needs. Go ahead and roll a d6 to see how many knights you are competing against.
4 knights.
Catchy. I did have it in my head a lot last night.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's stupid. I wrote it. So I'm going to determine
Did you
what.
read that whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
God.
I thought that you found it online.
Up.
I didn't spend 2 hours looking it
so
up.
impressive.
This is amazing. Wow. You wrote a whole song?
Jess.
That's amazing.
About Baron Britches.
That was so cool.
It was so good.
Sorry, I thought you knew that.
No.
I was like, Jess has Googled like a folk song.
Yeah, I was going to look it up after the session.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's
You
so
simply
impressive.
can't. Wow, these guys are rolling really well for indulgent.
I mean, they are in a drinking contest. You have to
That's
assume that you
fair.
start that because you're indulgent. What's your indulgent?
Sorry, I don't know what's your indulgent.
7. New die, though. New die, new me. Well, lads, I can drink you under the table, and I'm sure I can drink you over it, too. Am I rolling once or am I rolling multiple?
You're rolling once.
Rolling once.
How'd you go?
I rolled a 3 and a 7.
Nathan!
That's so exciting. So, the rolls we have here
And some of them fail.
was an 11 over 10, which is a failure.
It's one you beat.
5 glory.
One of them was an 11 under 12.
It's higher, so they
Correct. One was a 8 under 16, and one was a 4 under 12. So 3 of them succeeded.
win. So 5 glory.
Gain plus 2 glory for each night you best.
Oh, it was a plus 2. I'm sorry.
It's plus 5 if you win the contest.
Oh, there you go. So I get
There you
2 glory.
Hey!
Oh, ho!
Baron Britches! and add that to my history and events page on the back of my character sheet.
Go ahead. And Wren, with our final card pulls of the game.
All right. Okay, tipsy. Unopposed curtsy, -5. You keep forgetting your manners. Is it the drink? Success, take time to take it slow. Fumble, you've nearly embarrassed yourself. It's time to retire, depart the feast. I don't love that for where Wren's currently at. So we're going to pull another one. Oh, I have to take this one because it's got the little goblet.
Host, toast, toast.
Host calls for a hunt. No test. The host asks you and your friends to join them in a hunt or at falconry the day after the feast. Anyone who agrees to join receives a tick for falconry or hunting. Game master's choice. A character may decline this offer but suffers -3 geniality.
Yes, I think it's a lot more casual now. You see newly High King Arthur approach you and sort of stand next to you. You can see a few guards nearby. Everyone's still being a little bit cautious. But
I give a curtsy.
My king,
Seren, I heard you did quite well out there on the battlefield.
I did what I could. Nothing as impressive as what you did with that sword.
I held a sword up above my head, and that was apparently good.
It was. It was brilliant.
Thank you. I was wondering, while we are here in this strange new land, whether you'd care to join me for a hunt. Of course, Regimund is invited as well.
I would be greatly honoured to join you.
Excellent.
That sounds like a marvellous bit of fun.
I will warn you, there are other kings and lords and nobles abound that I am honor bound to invite on this hunt, but please know that I will be very glad to have you there.
I will be very glad to be there. I feel like I've barely seen you in all the rush.
Tell me about it. It's apparently not going to get any better. Being High King comes with a lot of responsibilities and meetings.
May I say you wear the title very well, sir.
I appreciate it. So, Wren, if there's anything I can do for you, please.
Just, I will just say before you go off to talk to her, there's a story going around. I think maybe I accidentally started it, but it seems to have grown a bit bigger than what I said about the first time we fought the Rotten. And I think some people are saying that you were cowering in a corner while 30 Rotten were trying to eat you and I killed them all in one strike. And
Yeah.
I just wanted to let you know that that's not how I see you and that I never intended for that to be what everyone ended up saying. I'm very sorry.
So, Wren, whether or not you rose up off your horse into the air like a Valkyrie while your sword shone,
Oh no, you've heard it.
it may have gone through me a couple of times. Don't you worry. I think it's brilliant.
All right. Well, as long as you think it's brilliant, then that's all fine and good.
As you were. And he walks off to other people.
So what am I
So-
ticking?
I don't know. What is
Did you said hunting, right? Not falconry?
Yes,
so
correct.
I'm ticking hunting. Nathan, if you're coming, you're also ticking hunting.
Yeah, true.
I think that I'm not coming because I am too hungover from the drinking contest
Yeah.
and pretty sour at myself, but I don't think I'm going to be in the space for hunting.
That's fair. And as the last round takes place, a trumpet fanfare sounds, marking the formal end of the feast. Everyone sort of takes a moment, calms down from their rowdiness a bit. There's a lot of tankards being swayed around. Everyone's pretty much ready to be kicked out at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur stands at his head table as everyone quiets down. He's like, "My good people, thank you for joining me on this auspicious occasion. Your confidence in me is..." And the doors fly open to the feast hall, revealing a knight in jet black armor. People begin to whisper as the knight strides forward toward the head table, purposeful and confident, unhurried. A few guards begin to move to intercept, but Arthur holds his hand up and they pause. The Black Knight stops a few feet from Arthur's seat, removes a gauntlet and drops it on the ground. The sharp clang echoes through the silent hall and whispers erupt. A challenge. Arthur maintains eye contact with the figure, even as his advisors desperately try to get his attention. Go ahead and both of you roll intrigue for me. You can add your geniality score.
That's a 1 under 22.
That's an 11 under 13.
You both grasp the weight of this moment. It's a difficult situation. The knight has issued an honourable challenge. Arthur is in his rights to refuse. An unknown party approaching a high king by his hearth is afforded no particular privileges. Though the challenger appears as a knight, the lack of heraldry means there is no guarantee of chivalry on their part. But if Arthur refuses, he risks looking weak in front of the most important people in the kingdom at the very beginning of his rule. So the question becomes, is he more boy or is he more king?
Spicy.
And everyone's sort of looking around, wondering what's going to happen next. My liege, Sir Percival, who you met earlier, Wren, his voice carries loud across the space. Allow me the honor of accepting this challenge on your behalf. And Arthur sort of nods, takes a breath. So be it. Tables are quickly moved aside, chairs scraped back, an impromptu ring assembled. Sir Percival is dressed in his armor and armed with his sword. The Black Knight retrieves their gauntlet, reattaches it, then stands motionless in the chaos. Someone whispers in Arthur's ear, and Arthur calls out, "This will be settled on foot with weapons of choice. The duel ends in surrender, knockout, or death. Sir Knights, do you accept these terms?" Sir Percival turns and bows, and the Black Knight gives a single nod. "Prepare." Sir Percival shifts his weight onto his toes, holding a shield in front and sword behind. The Black Knight reaches to their belt and draws a long sword. The worn handle displays years of hard battle and heavy use, but the blade gleams with diligent maintenance and care. They heft it with 2 hands, holding it low at the hips. And it suddenly erupts. Percival leaps forward towards the Black Knight, who easily deflects their first strike with a calmness and ease that makes you think, similar to your duel earlier, Sir Wren, that they are holding back at this time. Sir Percival strikes and strikes and strikes, and the Black Knight is defending. You're not quite sure why, but there's even a couple of hits from Sir Percival, just glancing blows, nothing that seems to rattle them too much. And it goes on for long enough that you can see beneath the helm, Sir Percival is sweating and starting to puff a little bit. He pauses his strikes and steps back. And on that back step, the Black Knight steps forwards. And now, having analyzed his battle patterns, is able to attack. And in 3 swift movements, disarms Sir Percival, knocking him to the ground and holding above him the sword. Arthur stands. "Enough! Sir Percival, do you yield?" Percival takes off his helm. I yield." And the Black Knight steps back. Arthur says, "Well fought, Sir Knight. You may ask a boon of me. What do you desire?" And the knight sheathes their sword, reaches up and takes off their helm, revealing cropped dark curly hair, dark skin, piercing golden eyes. A beautiful woman in her maybe late 30s, 40s, looks up at Arthur, holds his gaze. "I am Sir Guinevere, and I would ask to be your general." And that's where we're going to leave the session.
You've been listening to Best Left Forgotten. You can find and follow us on X, Instagram, and Blue Sky at Best Left Podcast, and on our Best Left Forgotten Facebook page, where we post updates, info, and additional content. A full song and artist list for this episode can be found in the description. Our cover art is by Irit Mogilevsky, who can be found on Instagram at irit.mog. Thanks to Jess Wolfendale, our editor, Miriam Feats, our social media manager, and Nathan Quadrio, our producer. If you enjoyed our episode today, please leave a review and tell your friends.